With 365 days to go until election night 2022, Rochester City Council member Shaun is making it official. He's running for re-election. Palmer is the first of 3 council members whose term will expire next year to announce his candidacy. Here's some of what the Ward 5 representative shared with me earlier about his quest for a second term.
I've enjoyed serving the 5th Ward. We've had a lot of good accomplishments. We've got North Broadway being done. We have a roundabout coming up at Century High School. I enjoy talking with my residents, and I enjoy working with the City of Rochester employees to get what's best for the citizens of Rochester. We've had a good communication skills to be able to talk to people even during COVID. We send out a newsletter. We'll send out another one in December. But I am running for re-election for next year, 2022, and I hope to get everybody's support. One of the biggest things coming up is going to be housing, and how do we get housing costs to go down for all people. So that's an area that I have an expertise in, being in the construction industry for 40 years. That would be tackling. The other one is this year our taxes will raise, our tax rate increase would be about $25 per average home in Rochester. We try to keep that to be a good value for Rochester. Fight hard with the state for LGA. LGA formula right now doesn't work well for Rochester, so we really need to fight with that and fight with our state senators and our legislative people, so they're working for the people of Rochester. In 2018, we had a 5-way primary. We had good people running, and we had 2 on the left and 2 on the right. I'm in the middle, and I was lucky to come across, and we won with 60% of the 60 votes, and it was exciting. Being an incumbent's easier, and I have more knowledge and know more people, but we're looking forward to a good race. 5th Ward always has good candidates that come out and run. I think communications is probably the biggest one. No one could predict the pandemic coming, and that's really thrown a wrench into everything. Hiring a new city administrator was something that we accomplished this last year, which I hope we don't have to do for another 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 years. Would be helpful. It's been interesting working with the staff. We've had a large staff turnover. Watching politics for 30 years and living in Rochester, I understand why we did things in the past, but I like doing things new. I like change, and I look forward to some new changes coming up. I emphasize to everybody that I really enjoy the job. It fits my personality very well. I enjoy serving the 5th Ward, and I use the word serving because it's not my seat, it's not my ward, and I serve the 5th Ward. I'm very easy to get a hold of. People call me, I met emails, I try to respond to everybody, and it's been a very interesting, exactly what I thought it was going to be job.